Hello guys, and welcome back to my Thrones of Britannia playthrough series as the Kingdom of England, or it did start out in, when I started the game itself anyway, Wessex. But since then it's changed a few times, and pretty much if you haven't checked out the last couple episodes, then I recommend you do go do that. It does help to try and more or less mitigate most of the explaining, but pretty much where we left off from last episode anyway was that we managed to get an agreement through these guys here, so whatever faction this is. They gave us military access for a few turns, and it meant that I could actually go and launch a assault on the Norse, who are the last faction I've got to defeat to win the game. Now, how long it's going to take to do that is up for debate, but lucky enough for me right now is that I've got a settlement here I've taken. It does allow me now to be able to get more supplies and replenish my men, because in the Highlands itself I will suffer quite a lot of attrition, so I've got to try and deal with that in some form or another. But the main idea is to take these settlements, and this one here, and these ones. We do have these. One of the Scottish factions has returned, which is nice to see. Although they are being very neutral at the moment, they're not hostile to anyone. But that could change in the future as I start gobbling up some more of these territories. Because the more territories I own for my faction, the more bigger I am, and the more people hate me for it. But anyway, let's get into it. So we left off with some technology to have to go through. And I'm just trying to figure out what was I going to finish off with, because I think we got some better archers, and we got some better spearmen. I was doing, I haven't finished my cavalry unit off, have I? I can actually, retinue melee cavalry. So it replaces the unit, although this does increase the upkeep cost of the cavalry, but it's only 2 turns, so it's not too bad. We'll get that. I was still trying to unlock this civic building, but it was taking so much time to do it that I've given up mostly. We do have loyalty issues. Again, this has been happening for a fair amount of time now. People are very unhappy for many, many reasons, whether it be estates or something along those levels, which have basically gone, oh, I ain't got enough estates, I'm going to be unhappy with you because of it. So that's a couple here, so there we go. More influential than the ruler. More influential than the ruler. Yep, so that's something which, again, I'm going to have to try and deal with. Even though I've got 10 influence. So even though... Oh no, 8. Okay, so maybe if I take a couple more... Yeah, maybe if I do a couple more attacks and take a few more settlements, that will help. So we'll deal with that actually after we've moved these units, because there's a couple of settlements I want to take right now. So we're going to move over and take this settlement. And we're also going to occupy. That means we can replenish my units, as you can see here, as we're doing it, because this army has taken some casualties, not too many. And this army can move to... I'm going to move in the forest area and hide here for now. And then we can actually siege the settlement next turn. I want to see what happens with this Norse army, which way it's going to go, because there is a 20 stack of this unit. Now, I wonder if I can have some kind of diplomatic relations with them, because they've been mostly not too bad with me. What faction is this one? This is the Suderia? Now, I'd like to be able to get some kind of military alliance with them, just because it helps. Oh no, I've already got military. I know. Break a military alliance. Let's see if we can have one. It's insulting, apparently. Their demands, I marry their public order, zeal. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now will you give me alliance? You know. I guess they want us to marry off people all the time. Zeal. She's 48 years old. She's very old now, but that's fine. Can we now have it? Okay, defensive pact. How about now? Hold on, let me see if I can give them some money. It took me ages to try and get them into some kind of... Okay, so it's intriguing to them. Let's just whack this up into a very high... No, one more. It's the only thing when you try and negotiate with the AI, they can really drive a hard bargain, and you've got to... you know what, we'll go to 7,000 or just short, if it's sufficient. There we go. So now we're allies with them. it does mean I can see where their units are. So there's two 20 stacks here. Well, there's 20 stack and a nearly another one. They have one here. It does mean that... Is that all the armies they have? They have one army. Yeah, that's all I can see. This unit here, that's it. But I've just given them a lot of money though, so maybe they might be able to build another one. Unless they've got armies like somewhere else. I don't know how the field of view works with armies. I don't know if you can only see their territories or where their armies move. You can see where they are. It's a bit complicated in most cases when it comes to this stuff, so it's a bit hard. Now, I can't really convert this building yet because I spent most of my money this turn, but that's fine. We have just this army down here, but I'm not wanting to move them up anywhere just yet. Because of the... although we can retrain these guys now. Yeah, there is a bit of a loyalty issue down here. So I don't want to move these guys up too much just in case that someone decides to rebel. And again, many cases of it already. And I can actually retrain these guys. And then we'll see how it goes. And loyalty, yeah, this is going to be the big one. How do I sort loyalty out? I could... lower their influence, but it kind of has an impact on me as well. So let's see what I can do here. Just to try and spook this up. Wants to have estates. Well, you've already got a few, so why do you want more? I swear some people are just greedy. How many have I got? I mean, I've got not many. I've only got 6 now. I've given the majority of them away. And these guys are still unhappy. So I might just wait. I don't think these... Are they generals? States low, traits and items, more influential than ruler. Let's lower his influence down. Lowers mine as well, but it lowers his by 2. So we'll see. Oh, well, I've probably just made that even worse now. This is going to be bad. Alright, rolling on to next turn. Something of a deterrent. We can make a show of strength, which gives public order. Or we can celebrate your heroes, giving unit morale. Well, public order we're not too bad at the moment, so I think we'll celebrate our heroes. I think that's a good one to go for. Now into... Oh, actually, I managed to plan that perfectly well where I'm sheltered with this unit, which is very useful. I don't think I'll get attrition if I move my units this way. I think. Hold on, let's go like this. Yeah, there, that works quite well. It's something you do have to keep in mind is if you move units through an attrition area, like here, you'll actually take damage. Because it's classed as a frozen region, which is never a good thing to do, and it doesn't help at all. So I want to try and avoid that where I can do. This governor, what is he? He's got low. Let's just rank him up a little bit. Trait. Lost, somewhat loyal. Oh, that's never a good. Desires more estates than anyone other than the faction leader. Great. So we're going to have someone who's going to be very, very demanding all of a sudden. It's like, I want more estates. Please give me more estates. I've not got enough estates. It's like they fight over each other, you know, it's trying to get one up all the time. It's like, no, go away. Be happy. Let's have a look. So we got a couple more of these to move. We can actually increase this iron mine some more. We could get this improved. That takes up all my money. These armies haven't moved, which is fine. I guess these are gonna. There is some factions that don't get a negative bonus for moving through like areas of attrition. I know the Scottish faction can build certain buildings, and that means they don't get an attrition negated, which is always interesting. Right, so let me go on to next turn. We've got a schemer. His loyalty is low. This man has been whispering rumours behind your back. Riling other people. You shouldn't stand lest this become... Well, if I actually declare my authority, bears weight on the shoulders upon... Oh, I can pay for his silence. I can afford for the silence for now. And what we got here. So this one's done. Income for all replenishment chance. But I don't really need to worry about that just yet. Recruitment again. Don't need to worry about it. This is upkeep and elite sword infantry. Ooh. Royal bodyguard replaces the royal companion. Although this one does as well. We'll get the horses improvement, then we can get the bodyguards and the companions. I feel that this one is more worthwhile to get right now. We do have some money to spend as well. And I'm just trying to think, should I attack these units while they are nearby? Oh, they're saying that. Well, is he in range to... Because, as you can see, we have an allied force here. Now, I don't think I'll be able to reach an attack, which is a bit awkward. So let's move to here. I'll move this unit here. And then we'll see what happens. Because I do want to take this settlement, but I don't want to attack and then he then... you know what, screw it. We're in a good position, I feel. We've got quite a lot of supplies. Yeah, that'll be fine. So let's just get plenty of these. If we're going to have this for 3 turns, I think, is he close enough? I don't think he is. So let's move him a bit closer. Because what units has he got? He's got... Are these tier 3 units now? Let's have a look. What tier are they? Doesn't say. Oh no, that's rank. Yeah, these are all... There's a few tier 3s, a couple tier 1s, Levy Spearmen. Yeah, so because... I think the Norse started with quite a lot of high tier units when they came in. This unit's actually quite badly damaged, which is good. This one's quite a worry one. And what we got here for a command? So we got a champion general. So let's... Actually, you know what? Let's do that. And let's see if we can grab his loyalty some more. And then we'll bring this unit through in the middle of the summer to try and get here as quick as we can. It's going to take a few turns to do that. But I feel if I can get through the Highlands as quick as I can do, it will help. And I could do probably the extra unit, to be honest, to help out a little bit. The last thing I wanted to do is leave units just not in a good position. And what we got here, so we can increase this. Got some more trading we can do. Income from commerce. Let's have a flick through a couple of these settlements just to see what we can improve some more. This would actually increase public order, which is a good idea. And then we've got this improving next turn, which unlocks that next slot. A forewarning. Rudeness and arrogance are not qualities anyone wants to see in a future monarch. If things continue down this path, then steps may have to be taken to secure the succession. The heir is the heir. The usurper has increased in your lands due to recent political events. Or character is killed. Let's have a look at him. Is he good? He's demanding. Prepared for battle. He's influential. He's not very loyal. He's governor of Poes, so he gets a little bit of a increase there. His character is stuck up, which is only level 1. I mean, he's not bad. Would we keep him? Is he part... I'm sure he's part of my faction. Yeah, he's gonna... The heir's the heir, you know. I'm not going to... just because some people aren't very happy with me. And the cool thing looks like we've taken this settlement and also pushed down here. And eliminated quite a few of the armies. Yeah, look at that. So these guys have done well. They've managed to kill them off. Hopefully they don't take these other settlements that I want, because they're mine. We're going to move round this way. And the reason I'm going to do that is that I want to take these other settlements quickly. I don't want him doing that, but what he probably will do, like an ass, which is never nice. And I can't really do it about loyalties yet. It's going to be a problem I'm going to have to deal with for the foreseeable future, because it's hard. I've got to increase my own influence over the fact of theirs. We're going to have problems also with yeah, loyalty. Let's just check a couple of these settlements for now. Let's also increase these some more. Looking if I do have 2 armies down here, so if there is any problems, I can deal with them, which is always nice. It's just that it's a bit of a nuisance when you've got people squabbling over each other for basically important stuff, and it's like, no, go away. What we got here? We could build a villa estate, which would give us another estate, which would be useful to have. How is it on public order? Would it give more? Yes. Gives us a noble estate. We'll get that. That's always a good one to get. And we've also got another one here. Now, market is this main thing. So for commerce, it might be a good idea to see if we can get some more. So we can have the market cross. Or we can have a mint. It's 10%. That's trade. I think this one we'll go for. Seems like a good one to get. And we also have another one here as well. Never get my cross in that one. Neglected quite a few areas of my empire right now, of my kingdom. I've not really done much with, so I'm just going to go through and see what I can improve in most of these settlements, because we don't want too much happening. We'll get that one. Increase that to level 4, so it gives some more garrison, more public order. And then we'll see what we can do in terms of happiness. I wish I could just like secure loyalties off them, because my influence is a bit low. And I can't increase my influence anymore. Oh no, I can if I can hold a feast. I'll wait till next turn, I'll do that. Save some money. Treachery. Rumour has it that a man is plotting to assassinate a member of your family. This is little proof, but if you do not act, the consequences could be dire. So I can actually lose my son, I think it is. So I've got to prepare. The usurper. I'm sorry, you're trying to take over... Who are you? He's vengeful, so he is actually a usurper, so he does want to take my title, so I'm going to show no mercy. He's dying. Sorry. You are getting executed. There's no second plots or anything going along in my towns. I also want to take this settlement quickly before I forget. Mine. Let's do the next stage in this. So we'll get the bodyguard unlocked. It does mean we need a new governor, because I basically killed the one that I had off. And I also want to try and quickly hold a feast, which gives 2 influence, which knocks me up, and also it does take away... Oh, it gives better food production as well. But it does cost a bit of money to do it. And I got 10 influence now. Wow, nice. So that should negate for a few turns the issues of loyalty until I can try and figure out a bit more. I could go in a blood feud and just start wiping at everyone who opposes me. Although that's not very good though, because you could lose some of your best generals and governors in the process of it all. So I don't want to go for that if I don't need to. Now, there's a couple of guys here that aren't doing anything. This he seems alright for governance. Edgar. He's got 3 governance. Got 4 loyalty, though, but his loyalty should increase as I give him one of these. Yeah. So where do we want to put him? Let's put him in one of the... Well, put him in Cumberland. Yeah, so his loyalty will go up because of it, which is nice. So where is Edgar? Yeah. So it's only at 4, but it'll be fine for the time being. But Cumberland does need some better public order right now because it's a bit low. And then have we got any more buildings we could potentially increase? I'm tempted to go for get some more faction trade. This is 12% income commerce, so one gives trade and the other gives ink commerce. Let's get the trade. Let's wang that out. And I've got a feeling this army is going to then take this settlement, which is going to be a bit of a kicker because I would have liked the entire area. Well, they're saying that it's only the woodworks. And then I also get Scone, which I should be able to attack next turn. So we'll see. I'll probably have to bring this army back to attack the settlement.